So volume, everything, sound is good?
Is this better?
Oh no.
Yeah, you sound a lot
You
worse.
sound like you're underwater.
Odd.
End me.
Did he just say end me?
I think so.
So we're sneaking into this like creepy church.
I mean,
And
we
we're
are
like-
face to face with a doppelganger right now. I want to move over here, and I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him with my rifle. Does a 17 hit?
My laptop.
A
battery.
17 hits, yes.
Hold it, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Nice.
hit him for 9 damage,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna shoot him one more time because I get 2 attacks.
Okay. And
VOD.
the doppelganger, obviously Snappy, are right in front of him. So he's gonna try and fuck you up.
Shelly's shield, protect me.
Does that hit you?
Oh. Does it?
That
Does it?
fucking hits him so
I'm
hard.
afraid that I'm being hit by this little gangy doppel.
How much health do you have? Just out of curiosity.
That's a concerning question.
Just tell me, because I don't actually know your guys' health.
I'm built pretty tanky, so let me just check. My
Yeah,
character sheet is actually on my phone.
I just need to make sure this monster, because I like took him and I like made some changes to him. I just want to make sure that his hit damage dice aren't like gonna one-shot you.
I'm gonna move over here so I don't hit Snappy, and I'm gonna hit him with an Eldritch Blast. Is a 17 hit?
Yeah,
Nice.
he doesn't have very.
Monterey's
very-
literally in the corner going, "Holy shit, bud!"
Okay, Dirk. Do you have any bonus actions, or is that your turn?
I just caw really, really loudly.
Do it.
Very epic. Excellent. Okay,
Thank
now
you.
it's Snappy's turn.
Fuck yeah. Tank this bitch. And by tank, I mean die in 2 hits. While I cast Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt on the motherfucker. Leave 1. So here. Attack. Attack roll. 17. That hits, right?
Yep.
Okay. And then he does 18 damage.
Ooh.
It's spicy.
18 damage.
I'm gonna
Non-lethal.
shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him, and I want to blow off his foot.
Oop.
Whoops! I hit it twice, but it was supposed to be the first one.
Okay, that hits. What matters is he's incapacitated. What do you do now?
I want to run up to him, and I want to like press my fucking rifle into his throat.
Okay.
Why are y'all doing this to us? Huh? Why are you taking my face?
And it like kind of creaks at you and it just says, y'all.
Y'all?
Question mark.
I blow its brains out. I just fucking
What?
shoot it in the head.
What the fuck?
I just shoot him in the head.
Monterey,
He's
he
incapacitated,
said
so
one
I'd say
word.
he's dead.
He said one
He's
word.
he's dead, right?
Yeah,
He
he's
said
dead.
one word.
I just fucking blow its brains out. It goes y'all. I go
God.
y'all. Boom. Blow its brains out.
He could have been thinking about the rest of the sentence, Monterey. You have
I
to...
stand up and I brush off my pants and
Ooh.
I connect I put my rifle back on my back and I twirl my pistol, put it in its holder, and I go, let's get some lights going on in here, boys. Let's lights on. Let's light some shit up so we can fuck is going on here.
All right.
blew his brains out.
Taking charge is very admirable, but also, what the fuck just happened?
How much health are you missing, Snappy?
Missing 20.
For a full 20 HP, I'm gonna lay on hands him. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Baby.
I'm gonna walk up to him and I wanna smack him in the ass and I go, you and me, partner, we're gonna get along just fine.
Well, I will say that was what we would call in the business extremely inappropriate. However, thank you. I'd like to take a look around. By that I mean I'd like to make a perception check. Gang! Okay.
You're a little bit lightheaded after getting so much health back so quickly. You definitely notice that like the place is falling apart, much like Dirk has noticed. But from where you're standing, at least, you're not seeing anything that interesting. You can see like at the front there's like a desk and there seems to be a few different rooms, but you can't really see anything with that cursory glance around.
Okay.
I want to know what Dirk's doing.
I'm gonna perceive in these holes.
That is what
perceive,
you said.
you perceive as heck. It's dark. And it smells awful.
Oh,
Really clammy and just like unpleasant. You see, so it's very dark, as in there's no light down there at all. There's no sources of light coming through there besides a tiny bit of light from this room going down into it. But
Right.
you have dark vision.
true.
So you can see that it's dark. So with your dark vision, it's very dim. You can see a bunch of like rubble on the ground underneath, because from where the floor has like, caved in. And you
Okay.
see chains and
Oh.
some bones.
Oh. I
Jesus.
relate what I see.
Do you relate it verbatim with
Verbatim.
like, a funny crow voice?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess
Can
it's
you
not
can
really
you do a
verbatim
portion of it,
because-
please? To see
Bones
something.
and chains.
Perfect.
I want to see if there are any useful plot devices around.
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, like anything that's worth noting.
Well, you should roll
A perception check.
or investigation.
Perception.
You see the same thing that everyone else has seen on this floor. You guys are all standing. No one has like moved besides Dirk to investigate anything up
I wanna go to
close
this book.
or check
I
out
was
any
gonna do
other
that.
rooms.
I'm gonna come
Alright.
with you.
We're gonna read a book. I feel like Monterey is slightly illiterate. He has -1 intelligence. Monterey is sounding out letters.
And Dirk, are you
Sounding
helping
out
him?
words.
I'm
The
helping him.
quick brown fox jumped over the lake.
Lazy
No.
dog. Dog.
You're sounding this out, and Dirk is helping you. Okay, so you're reading, and what you see in front of you is something of like a ledger of sorts that has a bunch of names in it that you can only imagine were people who attended the church. The book is old, very, very old. So as you're reading through the book, you're reading through names, you and Dirk together.
Okay.
You read Smith,
Smith.
Williams,
Williams.
Jones,
Jones.
Oh, Jones. Good job.
Snappy,
Good job,
are you
MJ.
also over there, or are you just standing in the middle of the church?
I'm reading from across the room. I guess I have to be. Yeah, I guess if I'm helping you sound it out, then I guess I'm there.
Harris,
You're just mocking me.
Barkley,
Barkley. Barkley.
Arkley.
and then a bunch more names after that are the list goes on and on.
Are the gang. I have an assumption. I'm assuming right now that these may be the names of people that have gone missing.
There's a lot of names, like
Oh,
a lot
like
of names.
hundreds?
I would say probably 100 in here, and it hasn't been touched in a long time. Like Dirk, when he was looking through that guy's memories, like the town was pretty full not that long ago. This book has not been disturbed in a long time. You guys are the first to flip through it in ages.
Listen, I still have not checked for bullshit underneath the church pews, and I always look for little coins and things that people have dropped down there. So I am going to look underneath all of the church pews.
So now, Snappy, you're crawling around as one does, searching
As a
under
turtle
searching under the church pews for coins. As you look towards the back, you see part of the floor has broken, and there is a satchel that's hanging from some of the rotted wood that you wouldn't be able to see unless you were looking under the pews.
I grab it. I reach out and I grab it. I dust it off first a little bit, and then I grab it.
So inside you find a journal, and a bunch of just like loose leaf notes. that have been scribbled in here. One of the main things that you see is just like some bullet points about like cultists and referencing like strange things happening like in this town. You see horrific creatures I've never seen before. And then you see this paragraph on the very last page. The Barclay family claims to worship Eldith and be anti-magic, banishing me from town. But I watched them sneak away in a carriage and I followed them here, to this Church of Tamora, and I saw them experimenting on the villagers of this town with magic, and then disposing of them with a creature I hope to never lay eyes on again. A creature almost serpent-like, with many heads and almost human characteristics, but distorted. Oh no. I think Godfrey saw me. I fear for my life. But I cannot run from fate. I must go home and protect my son.
Now I'll tell you one thing, boys. The quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog may be pretty shocking, but I believe I can top it. Take a look at this. Alright, now this word here, Monterey, it says Barclay. It's a name.
I move over and I look at it and I go, that name means nothing to me. I just want to know what the fuck is going on here. Some fuckery is afoot.
I'm from Barclay.
You're from Barclay?
Mm-hmm.
So who the fuck is the Barclay family?
They run Barclay.
They run Barclay.
It's their town.
What? So Barclay is a town, but it's also named after a family? That's fucking stupid.
You know nothing. Think deep.
Nothing.
Think hard. You motherfucker.
Who are you? Hard. I'm upset about being called a motherfucker, but I think hard anyways.
I mean it in the nicest terms possible. I want to like look through the desk.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I have no shit investigation.
It's not terrible. In the drawer, you see a picture. It is a picture of what looks to be a male rabbit folk.
Oh.
Who's missing an eye.
Oh.
And when you look closer, missing a foot. The picture is smeared with blood.
Like, how old is this person?
So then they're probably like 15 or something. They're not old. Like, you can tell that they look young. They're a boy,
young.
not a man, per se.
A boy. Rabbit folk. Missing an eye, missing a foot.
And the photo is smeared with blood. Not a
Can
man.
I look? Can I? Is there anything that alludes to someone like Elias Tillman in this area? Do I see anything? Fuck!
I'm gonna say you're looking in one area in there. You're not really seeing anything. There's nothing, at least in the desk, that has any indication. This is just in one of the drawers, but also some of the drawers are empty. So there might have been something, and it has been taken.
I literally look at Snappy and I hold the picture up and I go, I need your help investigating this room for any trace of Elias Tillman.
That's a name I've not heard in my whole life.
Make an investigation check.
The boy in this picture, he is, I don't know if you noticed, he only has 1 foot.
I fucking know!
And one eye.
I didn't know that!
So Snappy, you're looking around this room, and you're pulling stuff out of the desk, you're kind of like ruffling through everything, it's mostly empty. And then you see under the rug, just this small book. And you pull it out, and inside, as you flip through it, you see it references none of those names, but it does reference Monterey over and over again.
What exactly does it? It mentions Monterey. How? Give me an example of how it mentions Monterey.
It seems to be that the person writing in this journal has been watching Monterey and documenting his moves and his transitions from town to town.
I take the book, I snap it shut, and I go, Snappy, can't thank you enough for your assistance here. And I tuck the book into my satchel,
Mm-hmm.
and I go, and I'll be sure that we get them. You and I. And that funny looking bird. I think we should jump down the holes, boys. Or should we go down the stairs and be casual?
I have devil's sight. Let me go first.
What does that mean?
But aren't you also a very fragile little being?
Yeah.
All right, let him go first.
When you get down, this is what you see. Okay.
We can see the room, right?
Is it dim light or is it like pitch dark? Like what do we?
It's like this. It's
Okay.
this.
Can I perceive anything?
Okay.
Oh, it's hella dim.
I want to perceive the general and see if there's any fuckery about.
So it's fucking dark, but with the light from Snappy, you can kind of see around, and you notice that there's a lot of, again, skulls and bones.
I'm gonna also do a perception check. Ooh.
Oh,
So-
a natural 20.
You can see a trail of probably blood, you could guess, going to the left of this room.
I point at the blood with my staff and squawk.
I can't hear it unless you actually squawk. I wanna skedaddle towards the blood. I'm taking the lead on here with my rifle.
And as you guys get in here, the smell that Dirk referenced before is just like even stronger. And as you look in, like it's dark in here besides the light from Snappy. And in the corners of the room, like you can make out what you think are just like piles of remains that have been, from what it looks like from where you're standing, they don't look like they're fully intact. They've been tampered with.
Yeah,
You
boy.
see in the corner of the room something move, and it is really big.
I'm definitely not gonna go in with a stealth check because I now realize that I have literal fucking light attached to me right now.
Oh yeah.
So I rolled
might
a
actually-
23. I rolled a 23. How stealthy does that make me?
Pretty damn stealthy.
I'm gonna stand in the door. An 18 from the doorway.
You would see this. You would see it clear as day.
Yeah, but he needs to stealth to see if the other thing
Oh.
sees it.
Oh!
See, that's why I didn't want to do that.
But you've moved into the creature's line of sight potentially.
Oh, that's a very good point.
So, one of the creatures sees you, but they don't see Monterey, and they obviously don't see Snappy. In front
One
of
of?
you,
What is that?
Is that a
it's bigger-
rhinoceros?
No.
No.
It's,
Sorry.
Is that a hellhound?
no.
Is that a pig?
Yes. And it starts to run towards Dirk in the doorway. And it is so ugly. I don't know if you can see it.
I can.
Oh
fucking-
yeah.
I'm gonna do something that allows me to remain unperceived, which is I'm going to cast Bless. Apparently doesn't require a line of sight, it looks like, so I can just say within 30 feet, so it hits everyone, all of us. We all get to add an extra D4 to all of our attack rolls and saving throws
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
for the next minute.
Dork.
With me. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast again, but I'm gonna try to hit them both
Okay.
with the beams. Does that hit?
Yep. And then you do another one.
Nice.
That hits
Yeah.
one.
I'll do
Give
damage.
us another one.
So
Okay, I like that. That's
so
fine.
one of them takes 8 damage, and one of them takes 5.
Yes, ma'am.
Those health bars don't look very very healthily dented, I gotta say. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot the guy that's close to me as my. Does that hit him?
Yes.
7 damage, and then I'm gonna hit him again for the. Does 13 hit him?
Yes.
And then there's his damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to actually attack him.
Okay. Whew!
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna, and
he
then I'm
hits.
gonna, and then I'm gonna.
Divine Smite. Oof, that's
Divine
gonna be a
Smite
big
on.
hit. Paladins do so much
Ooh.
damage.
So that's
Yeah,
a total of 34 damage on him.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
I guess
You
I
rolled
can do.
2 perfect 10s, yeah. Goddamn.
Oh, and then I get another attack. Because I get a second attack.
But
And I'm gonna shoot him one more time. Does
That
an
hits?
18 hit?
Yep.
nice, dude.
Holy shit.
Where are you? It is this guy's turn, and he knows you're here now, and he's fucking
Okay.
pissed. So he gets to make 2 attacks. He's got multi-attack.
Sorry.
Does that hit?
Jesus Christ.
That does hit.
I do a little cross over my chest, praying for Monterey.
I want to hit him with a Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
as a reaction.
Okay.
That's 32 damage.
For his
Holy
first attack.
Fuck.
So, but then now he's gonna go for his second attack because he hit you for both.
Oh,
I'm
you're
down.
down.
I'm down.
What did I
Um,
bless you? I
you-
blessed you for nothing.
He comes in and he just the man-eater pig is out for blood, and he just comes charging at you and he slams you just like into the wall and wins you.
It is time to scorch this motherfucker. So that's 12. First one's a 12.
12 hits.
Oh
Yes.
shit, yeah. Next
27
one's
damage.
27.
Oh my god.
No, 27
that's
to
not-
hit.
Damn it.
And 31. Last one's a crit. Holy fuck. But the last one's a crit, so that one's 4d6. So it's a total of 8d6.
Holy Christ.
Here we go.
8d6 of damage. I do 27 damage. Come at me, fucker.
It is the pig, and he's got his eyes on Snappy. So there's one. Does that hit you?
I'm afraid it does not.
Does that hit you?
Oh my
No.
god! Why did it hit me so hard?
I deflect both blows with the first one with the shell of my sister and the second one with my own shell. I basically sheath the pistol again
Fool ya.
and pull out a little syringe full of adrenaline
Wow.
right out of my pocket
Don't
and
let
just
the sparkles
yeet
fool
it
ya.
across the room, casting healing word
Yes.
on Monterey Jack.
So you heal
Yeah,
him
so you
for
pop
8.
back up with 8.
And now it's Snappy's turns over and it's Dirk's turn.
Check up! And then I cast Eldritch Blast.
Both of those hit. So,
17.
how do you want to have your finishing blow, Dirk?
Just like one beam after the other, like left eye, right eye.
Wow. You
Nah.
see as it fucking launches through both of his eyes, and then his head just fucking explodes, and this giant beast like teeters over one side to the other and then lands with a thud that just echoes through this place.
I will say this. I was not vegan before this fight.
But I am now.
No, actually, I was gonna say I could go for some bacon.